Welcome, KEG racing fans and racing fans just in general to race 13 in Belgium. Looking forward to bouncing back after last race in Hungary where things just kept going wrong for us. Driver skill error, you could say, but obviously it's just things that we need to be working on. A incident during going to turn one caused us to hit not the very first thing the first lap, but later on we hit on our nose ring again, had to pit, which brought us down the ladder, down the order. Then we managed to catch back up, and then just a whole host of issues, track limits and everything like that. Really was driver error. That was for Armstrong, though, doing what he does, scoring points and ticking us along and slowly edging us up and catching us towards Ferrari there. So hopefully we can seem to do that in the next few races. But it all depends on the placings and everything of our two drivers as we go along. Al having just a horrible year in his defence and his championship, so hopefully we can start getting ourselves into some sort of form soon, and then we can try and, I guess, see if we win this. So I guess the only thing we've got left to do here is to get into everything and see how the qualifying went.
So heading into practice one, we are the fastest on our soft. Armstrong coming in the top 10, which is awesome. Going to free practice 2, I will say now that this is a sprint race in here as well. So we top it on our hards, and Armstrong not doing too well there. Straight into qualifying, no free practice 3. As we look to see how we go for the sprint, I topped the charts in Q1. Marcus sliding into Q2, coming in at 12th, which was awesome to see. He's consistently making the Q3, and that's awesome to see. Except for this time, obviously, he just misses out as we again top the chart on our softs. Coming into Q3, it would be great to start us off on the top, and that's what we did with Armstrong just missing out, sitting there at 11th, which wasn't ideal, but it is what it is. And look, he's been performing consistently. I have no doubt that he will manage to make his way up in the sprint and get some more points for us in that way as well. Us starting on pole and sprint sets us up great for the race. All we need to do is get in front before the first corner as usual, and then not look back really, and try not to damage ourselves or get ourselves any track limits, as everything seems to just work against us. And when I say that, it's all error. It's got nothing to do with what the game's actually doing, but just me. Alright, so let's take a look and see how this sprint went.
Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks for today's sprint. Kyle lines up on pole position, edging out Max Verstappen, who'll start from P2. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Oscar Piastri, Russell, Norris, Sainz, Leclerc.
Yes, that's holes in my shirt.
Gasly, Hamilton, Armstrong, Stroll, Ocon, Ricardo, Magnussen, Joe, Hulkenberg, Tsunoda, Bottas, Albon, Liam Lawson, and Logan Sargent. And with preparations almost complete, let's head trackside for today's sprint.
And we're off. Verstappen sitting in close to us as we pull over to him, and we're pulling away from him and Piastri. It looks like as Piastri looks down the inside. Do we avoid damage on that first corner? We do, as Piastri settles in behind us and in front of Verstappen. Verstappen seems to be getting in front of him now as we take off a little bit further on these guys. They seem to be catching us up now as we go through. I can't even tell you what the part of the track this is. And it looks like Verstappen's going to be handing us a little bit here as we go flying on through. He's going to look down the inside. We'll go up to cover him off. And we do. I think he nudged us a little bit on that one there, but away we go again. He pulls back behind us. Big right-hander here. And it looks like Verstappen's holding off the two McLarens. And then a Mercedes after that, and we've seemed to have ripped right ahead. He must have done a bit of damage to himself. The McLaren in Piastri going on the medium tyre, which is weird. But good on him, I guess. Going a bit longer than that, but it's only a 5-lap race, so we'll see how they all hold out as we are tunneling along. And I think Verstappen did a little bit of damage to us when he hit us then, so we're off. Oh, yellow flag. Nearly. Yeah, so it looks like Verstappen did some damage when he bumped into us when we overtook him, so I don't think we did anything wrong there. We very clearly blocked his path, but we didn't move again after that, so Piastri now 4 seconds behind after that. Piastri, Verstappen, Albert may be handing us the win as long as we don't crash out or do anything stupid along here. Maybe our luck's turning, but now that I've said that and I've said it out loud, that doesn't bode well for us. And away we go. 5.3 seconds now. And still pulling out on Piastri's gone mediums in a sprint. Who is very much holding up Russell.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 8.7 seconds. They're on fresh softs. They're in 9th place. And the time last lap was a 1:53.2.
Doesn't really help us when he comes, like he's in the top 10, but with the sprint, the points don't go that way, so we need him to be a little bit further up, I guess. But we'll see what's going to happen here as we're still ripping out in front of everyone. Why all of a sudden we are, I don't know. Maybe the upgrades to the car all of a sudden. Too wide. They're the sort of stuff I've been talking about. They won't allow other people to get in as Russell looks like he's taking Piastri. On our 3rd lap here. Piastri in danger from Norris behind as well. Did him dirty on that one without giving him the softs by the looks of it. There we go, that was a good corner. There we are. Piastri's still only just holding off Norris. There it is. Lap 4. Barring anything stupid, we should be pretty good. Piastri's pulled away on Norris now, but only just. Nice through there. Getting faster and pulling away. A bit too far there. Away we go, coming up into our last lap now for this sprint. Last lap in, here we go.
Okay, you just started the final lap of the race. Final lap.
There we go. Not much to call out here when we're not really racing anybody. We are smashing it. Red, I thought I was absolutely killing it. Last little bit yards. Piastri manages to maybe hold on to his third spot. And that's the win for us.
We did it! We did it!
Yes.
Yes, yes, come on, we're on the podium. Good job this weekend. That's a great...
So a successful sprint race. Us coming in first, and Armstrong sitting just outside the top 10, which is all right. I don't mind him starting there. It gives him the race to try and get through everything, and who knows what can happen. First corner, safety flag, safety car. Who knows what's going to happen in the race? That's the beauty of racing, and hopefully with us being in front there, we put ourselves in the best possible position to do exactly what we did in the sprint, get in front and take off and just win the race. We need to, because we really need to start catching up to Norris and Verstappen and the both Ferrari drivers. So, yeah, that's what we need to do. All right, so let's get into the main race. Strategy.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
I reckon I want to go longer on the hards and then finish off on the mediums. I like that already. That's easy. Let's do it. So the one that's picked? Yeah. Let's do it.
Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Kyle lines up on pole position. And starting next to them is George Russell. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Oscar Piastri, Perez, Gasly, Sainz, Leclerc, Armstrong, Norris, Hamilton, Ricciardo, Ocon, Stroll, Joe, Hulkenberg, Albon, Tsunoda, Bottas, Magnussen, Liam Lawson, Sargent, and Max Verstappen completes the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track.
Lights are out, away we go. We'll come over to sort of cut off Russell there as he looks on the inside. We'll have a break. Where is he? Oh, we slowed it down as Russell's got his softs on. We managed to get in front of him there with the hards and coming down to the slope, going out up the elevation and just trying to keep him behind us. A few of the guys at the front here have gone hards to go longer, so we'll see how this all plays out as it looks like Russell's going up to cover off Piastri and we're all going down there. But what are they going to do? I'll go out a bit wider. I'm not too sure. I'm not going to hit nobody. Where did Piastri end up? Not too sure as Russell's right behind us now. And Piastri manages to not pass Russell on that one, although he did look down it. I'm surprised he didn't go. And Russell's still right behind us there as he goes on his soft. It's a pretty big gamble here as he's going to die off sooner or later, I'm sure. We're going to take it, so I'm not going to battle him too hard. He's not really our fight right now. If I manage to keep him behind us, then I'll keep him behind us. But when we get to a straight and he's going to take us, I'm not going to fight that because he will have to pit sooner than everybody. But we don't want him to go too soon, so this is where I've got a feeling he'll have a look for it. But if we stay on our line, there's nothing doing for him, so he goes nowhere. But he's right behind us still. So lap 2, away we go, pull off him a little bit, and we're holding him there. So far, so good. Russell's sitting there behind us. We're a second away from Piastri. So when the next lap happens, this is still following the old rules. Hopefully we can pull away from Russell, who will then not have DRS to try and catch us then. He's going to look down there, maybe the inside. No, he stays behind us as we move to cover it off. And he is sitting right there. It catches us up through those little S-bends. We go, whoa, nearly track limits there, but not quite. And we push away. Somehow holding him up on the softs. He just hasn't managed to get past us, so he nearly did the start there. But so far, no do it. Nothing doing for Russell. Piastri in front of Perez, who's in front of Sainz. Hopefully our teammate can stay within that top 10 and get himself some points again. Every little bit is going to help us here. As Russell's still not seemingly struggling with him yet. We're trying not to use all our overtake to get done, but it looks like he's pushing up to us and he's using his. But no, he's had to pull back as we've gone across to our line. Whoa, real close on the back end there from Russell. Still not quite doing it as Russell pitches the fastest lap. And he's still within our DRS range, which I don't think's actually been activated from the sounds of it. I'll pull out a little bit further on him now. His tyres will be feeling it. He's catching us again. That's alright, the battle's still here. He hasn't taken us, so he's not had any moves. Piastri still holding his third. Perez still hunting him down. Perez has moved up a fair bit. When we get to the straight, we'll have a look and see on our teammate and see where he is 4 laps in. Oh, as Russell looks on the outside, bit of a tag on us. And no, we managed to not slide out, not get any damage, and away we go. No damage on his front nose wing, but he saw a thing there as I was distracted and he went for it as he's still pushing us up there. Oh, he's pushing hard now to try and get us through as he go into lap pretty soon, pit pretty soon. He's still right there, right there. Any mistake from us now is going to let him back into it as he pulls back. Ooh, I didn't see that coming from him. Teammate status here.
Behind is 5.2 seconds.
Now I'm wondering if he got a little bit of damage out of that still because he's pulling well back. 7th for our teammate.
47.0.
Now Russell's fallen back, so I wonder if he took a little bit of damage on that with that knock there. Was that me or was that just him hitting me? None of it was intentional, so... I thought he would have fallen away way sooner than this, but he's holding on, so good on him. Clearly made the right choice. As Piastri is in danger of Perez there, Sainz just hanging around in the back there. So faced up battle, I think that's good for Sainz. Our teammate in 7th, still sitting in some points, which is awesome. We'll have a checking him on again in another 4 laps time. As our tyres seem to have heated up now. We should now start leaving Russell behind, as it looks like he's nearly gone to a second, so he had his chance and didn't quite pull it off, so. Well, here we go again. Russell will need to pit soon. Now we're back to a boring old race as our strategy comes to fruition, and Russell, who did well to stick with us for so long, is now fallen back. Piastri still holding on to his 3rd spot, Perez 4th, Sainz 5th. We've still got a bit of time to wait until we figure out what happened with Armstrong and where he's going to be. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see Russell dive into the pits either this or next lap, so. I think we got another couple of laps to go before we go too. So not this lap, it has to be next lap, surely.
We're approaching the pit window and you're going to be on mediums.
I reckon he'll go in this lap. Ooh, not great. Ooh, distracted. Yeah, track limits. It wasn't even supposed to be. So we should see Russell dive into the pits here. Piastri's just keeping his spot. Sainz is still just trailing everybody. I'll be very surprised if Russell doesn't here. Oh, he didn't. Interesting. Maybe it's this lap he's going to go. Because we're now pulling out further and further on him. Very nice. Managed to hold it. I can't wait to see where Armstrong is. Hopefully he hasn't lost any more. Oh, could you imagine? And he's gone in this time.
We're going to box this lap, push hard on the in-lap.
Oop.
So Marcus is in the pits. Marcus in the pits.
Well, it's not a real true indication of where he is right now, is it? So Ricardo's sitting third for the first time. Armstrong fourth right now. Ah, you're joking.
It will go against our finishing time at the end of the race. Get your head down and let's get it done.
All the times to get it happening too. Imagine I lose the race because of that. It's going a little too fast now. We lost 2 seconds to him, so if we had pitted earlier, it would have been better for him. There it is. All right. See how quick we can get this done.
Okay, mate, that's it. Go, go, go. That was a fantastic stop. Faster than we were expecting. Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving.
And away we go. Not a bad pit stop. Now we need to keep him without, like, over 3 seconds away. We can do it. There it is. So far, so good. Ooh. Here we go. Ooh. Nice and fast. I always muck that corner up. Fastest lap. Hey, we got it.
Fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done.
And off we go again. 4 more laps. Piastri looking like he's trying to close up to get second. Could you imagine? Track limits, my worst enemy here. Skill error is my worst enemy.
5 laps of fuel remaining. 5 laps of fuel left.
Alright, and away we go again. So having a look at the rest of them behind us. Russell fending off Piastri successfully by the looks of it. Piastri fending off Gasly very well. Gasly doing well. Did I say Gasly a lot or Piastri? I don't know anymore. But now that things have seemed to settle down, let's check on where our teammate is.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 16.4 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. They're 8th. Your last
Yes.
lap time was a
2 points, but 3
1:45.7.
points actually, but still. Getting it good. Wonder if I'll even get a chance to lap anybody. I doubt it.
Okay, we've got 4 laps of fuel remaining.
Yep. Ooh. 30 laps to go. Slow down right there. No track limits. No more track limits. Oh, Norris is out of the session. That's cool, mate.
Right, we've got enough fuel for 3 more laps.
That pushed our teammate up to 7th.
Gap to your teammate behind is 20.2 seconds. They're on old mediums. They're sitting in 7th. And the time last lap was a 1 minute 46.2.
Second last lap. Let's get it done.
Yellow flag.
Ah, get some issues. Where'd he park? Oh no, I've gone past him apparently. Ah, it's a bit boring when we're racing, but there's really not much to say.
Okay, mate, this is the final lap of the race. Final lap. Okay, we've only got 1 lap of fuel remaining.
Alrighty, last 2 minutes, as long as I don't stuff it up, it's the win. And there it is, finally.
We did it!
Ooh.
Oh, superb driving. That is the race win, my friend. Well done.
What a great race then, and a magnificent victory here at the Belgian Grand Prix. Anthony Davidson, what helped them deliver this result, do you think?
Well, they certainly stood out as a driver with tons of confidence on the track. I think their ability to keep their cool, even during some of the more hectic parts of the race, meant they were able to capitalise on the mistakes of other drivers.
The faces on our top three look so incredibly happy as they make their way up to the podium. A much-deserved victory and a brilliant performance from them all.
Finally, a good win from us there. Didn't really look like we were in any case of losing it. Russell gave us a bit of a trouble at the start, but other than that, I think we pretty much had it the whole way. Pretty controlled race from us there. Armstrong finishing in 7th. I told you, he's Mr. Consistent. He'll always make it up there. So up he goes from starting, I think, just outside the top 10 into 7th, getting us 7 points or 6 points, sorry, for his efforts there, with me bringing home 34 points for the team, which is so helpful. Taking a look now at the driver standings, we catch up to Hamilton. Marcus sits there at 10th. The constructors sees us catching Ferrari as well, 7 points behind. We are not far off guard to taking this away as we're going along. So I'm really looking forward to the next few races. Hopefully we do enough to put ourselves up there and I guess take it away. That's just all we need to do. The championship defence is still a chance here, but coming into the long break, it's going to depend on how we bounce back. So we'll see how that goes as it all happens. So, yeah. Thank you very much for joining us today, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was worth the watch. Looking forward to next race, and let's see what we can do there, shall we? Thanks very much, guys. Make sure that you watch us on Twitch, or follow us on Twitch to see every race live, Instagram for updates, and on TikTok to see the highlights when they drop. And please subscribe to this YouTube channel, and you'll see every race of this season live. See all the races from previous seasons and all our AFL games, and just check out everything we've got on there. Hopefully you'll find something in there that you like. All right, guys, that is it for race 13. I will see you on track next time.
PlayStation